Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to again to the New York living world of darkness, New York by night, New York kingdom of apples, New York city of demons, rage across New York, Big Apple takedown, and so on and so forth. So much names. This is a scene for the Kingdom of Apples, the changeling venue, in which we found lovely Alala the Puka and master at cursing Willard. One being summoned at Tara Nar, one being pushed back at Tara Nar to meet someone very important. So, someone very important, take it away.
Well, all they're going to get is Veronica Coyle, who's standing there, a little uncertain. She's supposed to get the attention of this brand new Puka that's supposed to be coming in. She's been hearing a lot of stuff actually. It's going around because here is this thing that just chrysalised in the middle of a fight. She's got a point of glory, so people are talking about her. And chrysalising in the middle of a battle, it's never been done before. It's very unusual. So Veronica's just kind of waiting, and she notices a knocker. Well, that's weird. She thought most of them were gone. Green was the only free one that she knew of.
Willard is.
What's going there? She says, kind of interested.
You are not seeing me.
Well, Sam, you are misusing Primal, I think.
Damn it.
What's going on?
And he will try to quick think on his feet that he barely can. I got lost. Yes. I came back from the battlefield and I was courting one of my Puka friends here, and I don't know where she went. And I got lost.
Honey, I'm not going to rat you out. He's appearance 3, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes,
Give me 1 second.
no, I've never
No,
met
his
Veronica.
appearance 2.
What?
Appearance 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah. Support knocker.
Well, she looks at him and she goes, I don't think I'll rat you out. You know, I've never seen a knocker that looked exactly like Neil Patrick Harris. It's uncanny. But I'm sure you've heard that before.
I know. We both are beautiful.
And with that, she clutches her baby to her and she goes, hey, I'm waiting around here for a puka. I've heard she was some sort of a bird.
Oh, yes. I think she was a Lala or something like that.
A Lala? Huh,
yes.
Okay.
And he will actually look for her because he remembers that he came back with her from the battlefront back to Tara Nar. And he might have lost her on the way, probably. He will actually look to the sides. Big Bird, where are you?
Alala is going to creep quietly out of the corridors, following the sound of voices until she sees Veronica and Willard. Oh, just a note, she never did actually say her name to anybody. So she'll probably introduce herself as Morrigan. But,
Okay.
yeah.
So, wait.
No, that's okay. She just walks in. She's kind of peering around nervously, having woken up in her room, kind of disoriented and wondering where she was. Am I in the right place? I heard somebody was looking to speak with me. I really honestly have no idea what's going on.
And Veronica takes a look at the woman before her, and she sees a kind of a short woman with thick black eyebrows and thick black hair, sort of a gentle feathered appearance around her, and a sharp little nose. Oh, bird. And Veronica goes, who the fuck everybody's talking about just exploded in the middle of battle.
Well, I didn't know everybody was talking about me, but that sounds like something that did happen to me. She motions.
We like our gossip.
She motions to Willard, and she's like, "I definitely know that guy. He helped scoop me out of the sky when I just woke up."
Oh, I see.
She chrysalid in the middle of the sky.
Whoa. Whoa, you are... Dang, that's really exciting. I'm amazed you're still alive. Sorry, my name is Camarla Me Fiona. She holds out her hand. And your name?
Alella hesitates for a moment, looking at the woman's hand before taking it.
You'll see in her other hand that she's got her baby, who, for all purposes, looks like a normal human.
She looks at the baby and sort of smiles, and obviously noticing the difference between the mother and the child, and just takes her hand. "I guess you can call me Morgan? That's the only name that seems to ring a bell."
Morgan, okay. Then she turns to Willard and she goes, yeah. Okay. Well, great. Morgan, I believe I was sent to pick you up in a matter of sorts. I don't know if you got the summons, but you're to remain at Tara Nar until we get everything sorted with you. I take it your birth was a bit unscheduled and surprising.
Morgan nods enthusiastically. Yeah, it was a little frightening and unexpected, but I made it out alive, surprisingly.
What's the last thing you remember before, turning up at battle?
Not very much. I noticed I got to spend a little time in my room before I came out here, and I browsed the books a little. I didn't recognize any of them, but I seemed to have an interest in reading them, so maybe I read books before this. I'm not really sure.
Oh, wow, says Veronica, and it's starting to dawn on her how fresh this one is. Well, you're not alone. I recently picked up an issue and a troll that went through similar things. I gather it's happening more and more frequently now. What I've been directed by House Elion to do is just for you to stay here for just a little bit until we get things sorted, and then we're going to move you back out to where you're supposed to be in the human world. If you can't remember, we'll figure it out from there. You might need to stay with me for just a little bit until you get your footing, and we'll just take it from there. We'll take it slow.
She nods, understandably looking between Willard and her name was Camille. That's what she introduced herself as, Camille? Okay.
Oh, Camarle.
Oh, Kamale, okay. She kind of just looks between them both and nods and says, "That's understandable. I don't want to be intruding on anything. I noticed that this is quite the place you have here, and I seem to, but I understand why you need me to stay. This is kind of new to me.
It's just for your own protection for right now." Willard gets to hear that phrase again.
Yeah, and he goes like, "No, no, no, your own protection, my arse, fucking she." all in his grumpy like.
And Veronica takes one look at this guy that called her a fucking she. And let's see, this is going to be Sovereign level 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, the DC is 3. Okay, 3 successes. No more swearing from you. Pay some respect. No. But what she actually does is she just kind of looks at you like, And Willard really doesn't want to swear anymore. It's hard for him to get the words out.
Willard's mouth goes like.
Right. Now, let me see. I think your room is probably next to. Okay, shh, very quiet. We've got a sleeping troll in the other room. She's quite nice, but still a sleeping troll. Her name is Lexi Dane. And then we've got an issue a little bit down the hall. His name is Amal. Amal, it's something. I think it's something Arabic. Imhabib or something like that. Anyways, his name is Amal. Oh, here's your room. And Veronica shows her to a room that has it's got a large bed. It's got a beautiful view that overlooks the ocean and the mountainside. And there's a huge closet full of clothes that seem to be moving. I know it doesn't have too much in here, but work on getting you what you need. Hopefully you're not going to stay here long.
And if I have trouble controlling the urges that just seem to come out of nowhere, like sprouting feathers, how exactly do I go about curbing that? I assume you don't want me flying all over this beautiful castle.
Well, that's very specifically a puka problem. And I'm sure you've been told a couple times by now that you look to be a puka. I will see what I can do. Perhaps I can get a puka to talk to you, because that's a little bit out of my realm. I can help you with other things, though. I can help you with the strangeness of all of this. I can help you ease the headaches and some of the flashbacks. But yeah, I'll start talking. I'll see if there's any pukas around. I could ask. There is one. It's a bit of a blowhard, but I'll see if Nathan Faulkner can help you out a little bit.
Morgan nods, remembering the name Nathan, and also looking around her room, overlooking the view particularly. She sort of almost has like a longing look to be out there in the sky over the waves, and before the wardrobe kind of catches her attention. You said it was moving, right?
The clothes within are moving.
Why are my clothes moving? Are those my clothes?
Yeah, it's all chimerical clothing. The castle officially owns it, but this is just for you to dress in. Okay, so this is something that I didn't know about earlier when we were narrating the battle thing, but when you chrysalis and you turn into your Famine does not have any clothes on. So your fairy self is naked. By now I think it's reasonable to assume that you would have had... Yes, all right then. I think it's reasonable to assume that you would have had clothes brought to you after the fight, but you don't have any clothes except for what you're wearing right now. So there's a selection in the wardrobe. If you take a closer look, the clothing is all chimerical and organic. There's bits that seem to be furry or made out of wood. Some of the jewels seem to be moving and not staying in the same place. And some look like it's, some of the clear bits look like it's made out of shaped glass, plastic, or water. It's kind of hard to tell. But it's moving. Very gently. It's got a bit of a Photoshop look to it.
Morgan's going to run her fingernails over the clothing, kind of poking at them to see if they respond, before turning back to her host and or her hostess and nodding to her. Thank you. And you said there are people that are sleeping next door to me. They're trolls and
Well, one's a
Eshu?
girl. Yes, her name is Lexi Dane. And the other one, the Ishu, his name is Amal. And again, I'll butcher his last name, but I believe it's Imhabit. Let's see, the troll, you'll recognize her. She's the 9-foot tall thing that's blue and muscular. Hard to miss. As for the Ishu, he's a bit bald. Very pretty. They're both very nice, though. You've got some good neighbors. They're both about as confused as you. I've had a little bit more time with the Ishu, though.
Morgan smiles, eager to meet her neighbors, but she knows that they're sleeping, so it's probably not the best time to go over and start lurking around and asking them questions. She just smiles and nods. Is there any place that I can read about any of this, or will I have somebody? Will you be the person that comes to help me? I think you mentioned a mentor.
Yes, you know what? I've been asked to be the one that comes to you first and tells you the basics. If as time progresses I just can't answer everything and you feel somebody else would be better, then you can go to them. If you would like to stay and learn more about the world from my point of view, from the point of view of House Fiona, I could certainly take you under my wing. We're just, yeah, bad pun, but we're just going to see how this goes, really. Now, as for reading, I've actually done quite a bit of research at Tara Nar earlier on. There's a library. It's down by the banqueting hall on one of the lower floors. I can't remember which one right now, but you'll notice it's absolutely huge. I mean, the place has books on the Adhene. It'll certainly have books on more of the normal common knowledge sort of things. Certainly, some of your more immediate questions that could get answered. I guess the big thing to remember is you're not dreaming, and it gets easier.
Well, this is certainly going to be an adventure, I think. But I guess so far I don't really know what to ask. I'm just kind of learning as I go. I don't even know yet what all I'm capable of. I managed to, I don't even know if it was me that did it, but I called a gust of, or a whole murder of crows. She looks for Willard, but she's not sure if he followed them or not.
Willard is just following. He doesn't have anything better to do. He only wants to go away as quickly as possible from Tara Nar, but he's following you because you actually did something useful and you helped him in battle, so he kind of owes you.
Willard's just a big softy, isn't he?
Hey, like all knockers, we are like really soft in this side after the whole cursing thing. Willard actually go like, yeah, she summoned a murder of crows in the middle of the battlefield.
Oh, wow, okay. I don't even think Nathan's ever done that. Jeez. Oh, wait a minute, is that how... Okay, because I heard you did something kind of cool on the battlefield. Details are still sketchy. People are just now returning home.
Well, she did jump, and you see that Willard is stopping on the words because he still cannot curse. She did summon a murder of crows, and I helped that Baron because we were surrounded, because he was incompetent, and I helped us out of a trouble.
Wow. Wow, jeez. Who were you fighting with?
The Athene.
Oh yeah, I was just wondering if you had any good Fiona generals under you or something.
No, I was on charge of House Gwydion Mayorship.
Oh.
You know the big wings?
Oh, no, I don't actually. I haven't been out to the battle.
Well, we crashed because things happen in the middle of the air.
Oh, okay.
Morgan tries not to chuckle, but remembers she got hit in the face by a flying pig, so she just kind of like stifles it.
And he will actually go like, well, at least one thing was good out of that whole ordeal. I got myself a pet.
You got yourself a pet.
Yes, a flying piglet.
Morgan grimaces.
Veronica kind of loses it briefly. Apparently, I need to go to battle.
Yes, yes, you should. It was a rain of cats, literally.
Wow.
Luckily, I missed that part, I think.
Yeah, you luckily missed the part in which a big old woman tried to eat me because the she of house for my own safety, of course.
I'm sorry, the she of what? Couldn't hear you.
House Vivian.
He sounds really quiet.
Yeah, it's gotten very quiet.
He's become a slow.
Yeah, apparently I need to go and... No, I can't fight now. I'm kind of at a crossroads, and Veronica motions to her son. I just don't want to leave him now that I've got a baby. Although I really, really want to join in on the fighting.
Morgan just looks to the baby, kind of smiling sweetly at it and making a face at it. Hopefully not scaring the poor thing, but she seems to like the fact that she has a little baby, which reminds her of herself and just kind of like being born and not knowing what's happening.
Willard will actually look at the baby, back to the she, back to the baby, back to the she,
Something
back to
interesting,
the
Willard?
baby, back to the favorite man of the she.
Or
He's
sarcastic.
lovely.
And Veronica's trying to figure out why he's freaking out so much about her baby.
He's lovely. It's the first time I saw a she with a baby.
We do have them.
Yes, I know. It's the first time I see one of them. It's simply as that.
Huh.
I don't tend to go very much around the she at all.
I don't suppose you're associated with any house, then, Veronica says.
He will look at the ceiling. I'm the humble guest of House Gwydion and one of their squires.
Oh,
And
I figured as much. Oh, wait a minute, you're a squire.
yes, and he's actually really twitching at the moment.
A squire of House Gwydion? That's a knocker. That's very unusual. What's your name?
Which one?
Your court name, good sir?
He will actually go really stiff, like his mother taught him once. My court name, my dear lady, is Garber and Gareth.
Oh, I see. I'm pleased to meet you. My name is Camarle Mi Fiona.
My pleasure. And he will actually bow really slowly.
She's
He's
amused.
very well mannered.
She is amused. She hasn't quite figured out what's going on there. She doesn't really want to press it. Now, she says, now it's late here. I hope you don't mind, but I really need to start getting some sleep, being a baby, so I'm going to go and retire in my room. And I suggest, Morgan, that you do so pretty soon yourself. Just, I want to get you introduced to all the other newbies, and I don't know, maybe it'll make it easier on you guys.
Morgan smiles and moves to kind of like follow suit and bow awkwardly, like Willard did, thinking it was somehow appropriate. And thank you for your hospitality. I will definitely try to get some sleep. If I can sleep, I'll try to sleep.
Oh, very good. Well, good night, my good knocker. Good night,
Good
Morgan.
night, my lady. And he will actually go out and he will try to find his way out of Tara Nar to the human world because he's not going back to the dungeon of the Widians, at least not tonight.